It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
I miss you too,
and I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight, it'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the Jazz, their relentless preparation, the off-season, the practices, the preseason games, everything's led up to tonight. They'll be looking to make a statement in this first game. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths, and you never let up. You can't change what you're doing now. It's working.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And to add on to what my good friend Kenny is saying,
am I not your friend?
But you didn't say anything.
Yes,
Kenny
I did.
Said something. All right. Anyway, can't get overconfident like you're doing right now. Even though you're winning, you keep looking for things that you can do better.
Man.
And you are my good friend, Ernie. I love you.
Thanks, Shaq. Now, let's send it over to Kevin Harlan.
The starting lineup of the visiting Utah Jazz. At small forward, Joe Ingles. At point guard, Ricky Rubio. At the other forward position, Derek Favors. At the other guard position, Donovan Mitchell. At center, Rudy Gobert. The head coach of the visiting team is Quinn Snyder.
And now, introducing the starting lineup!
Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 25, Justin Jackson. At the point guard position, at 6'3", number 5, De'Aaron Fox. Starting at center, at 7'0", number 00, Willie Cauley-Stein. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'11", number 35, Marvin Bagley. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 24, Buddy Hield. Your head coach is David Yeager. Once again, your Sacramento Kings.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Utah Jazz and the Sacramento Kings. Smitty, tonight, something we don't get to see much of these days, two grinded-out half-court offenses.
Yeah, you know this word pace, Kevin. Everybody wants to have this pace where you get up more shots, analytics. Well, that's why I love the finals and the conference finals. Two teams, they know each other, and then at the end of the game, you got to execute. They know your plays, you know their tendencies. It comes down to old school basketball when you start to get to that fourth quarter, and especially games 6 and 7.
Excellent point. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Jazz, Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Mitchell and Ingles are out on the wings. And it's Rubio in at the point guard.
And right there, Donovan Mitchell showing off that confidence. He's quick and he's powerful.
Fox kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Fox. To the middle. Fox with the screen for Cauley-Stein. 4 on the clock. Hield with it. Now defended by Gobert.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now here's Hield, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Greg, as we know, Buddy Hield, a Wooden Award winner at Oklahoma.
I mean, he grew from nothing, his words, in the Bahamas. And his first hoop, a crate he nailed to some plywood. Couldn't even afford the nails. Had to find those. So from there to here, what an incredible journey.
One shot behind the lanes.
Free throw drops for Hield. Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness. Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. He kicks to Rubio. 14 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Rubio's got his first points of the game. Hield the pass to Jackson. Here's Cauley-Stein. And it's Bagley at the elbow. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Mitchell passes to Favors. Kicks it out to Rubio. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's Fox with the rebound.
Oh, just everything right about that crossover. Just didn't have anything left there for the finish.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. Cauley-Stein, a screen. Hield kicks to Cauley-Stein. Back to Hield. Rebounded by the Jazz. First opportunity here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against Sacramento.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, he said he's expecting his defense on the interior to be important. He said we can protect the rim with our shot blocking. We want to keep them outside of the paint, but if they get inside, our ability to deny can come in handy tonight. Devin, we'll see if he's right. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Sounds like he really wants them getting after it at the defensive end.
And I expect to see them very active here early, contesting every shot and battling for every rebound.
It's a game plan that's going to take a lot of effort and energy. But if they can pull it off, it'll make things that much easier for them at the offensive end.
Here's Bagley. Derek Favors making his last shot. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Bagley. Hield's got 9 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Ingles. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Favors with the screen. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The silent assassin, Ingles, continues to do his job and does it at a high level.
And Ricky Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time.
Ricky Rubio.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Rubio against Fox. There's a good screen. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
Alec Burks checked in for Ricky Rubio. Healed against Mitchell. From 7. And the nice bucket inside from Heald. He's got 11.
That's all confidence right there. He knows he's in a groove, and they've got this team on its heels.
Ingles kicks to Burks. And there's the pass to Gobert. Favors sets the pick for Mitchell. Good D by Heald.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Bagley.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A nice move, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Cauley-Stein. There's the dish to Fox. Jackson passes to Cauley-Stein. 6 to shoot. With his first shot attempt, the shot comes out. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Mitchell wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
Quinn Snyder, one of the more serious and intense coaches in the NBA. He has an MBA and a law degree. Takes a very measured approach to coaching, and it fits the team perfectly.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Favors with the screen. Gobert dishes to Favors. Buries it down low. Favors has got 6. And Steve, you talk about Snyder's intensity, perhaps has one of the sternest faces on the sideline.
That intensity has translated to his defense. He's rebuilt the team on that end. The Jazz players have followed his lead. They play with toughness.
Here's Fox. Derek Favors making his last shot. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell against Fox. And Gobert kicks to Burks. Gobert with a screen on Heald. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. And a switcher also for Utah. Cephalosha's checked in. Now here's Favors. Defense right on him. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Kings. Now here's Bagley. Kicks it to Fox. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Jackson against Cephalosha. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Cephalosha. And that's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell. So the Kings call timeout, their first. So much excitement as we tip off the season. Steve, as a player, did you get butterflies on opening night?
You know, Kevin, I remember my rookie year, that first game. We were playing the New York Knicks, led by Patrick Ewing. I mean, the butterflies were flying. And even in my last season, the 14th season, the butterflies were the same. It's something about opening night. It's just special. And no matter whether you're a rookie or you've been in the league 14, 15 years, those butterflies still kick in.
And it tells me you love the game, Steve, even as much your last season as you did in your first season.
And I think it also, Kevin, to add to that, you respect your opponent even in year 14, 15.
Here's Bielitsa, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. A pass to Fox. Picked by Randolph. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
It's Bielitsa.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Hield can't hit. Utah leading by 6. Burks the pass to Crowder. He kicks it to Sefolosha. Screen by Udoh. Shoots from the line. Kept alive. Passes it to Burks. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. It's tipped. Fox against Mitchell. Fox passes to Randall. Back to Fox. Now the pass to Bielitsa. Kufis kicks to Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. That one good for 2.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
Pass to Kufis. Back to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the drought. Burks pulls it in. Jazz leading by 8. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Fox. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And being a part of one of the better draft classes of all time, Steve, I think you would agree, is Donovan Mitchell.
2017 was a deep draft. Featured tremendous talent at the top. Mitchell was a late riser on most people's boards, but still couldn't crack the top 10.
One shot.
And Mitchell no good on that one. And Greg, right out of the gate, Donovan Mitchell seemed like a veteran more than a rookie.
I mean, his professionalism was one of the first things Ricky Rubio noticed about Mitchell. Father played minor league baseball, knows what it takes to succeed in professional sports. And you can just see it in his approach to practice and his commitment to improving his game. Mitchell was already the surprise of that 2017 draft, and I don't think there's any question he's destined to be a star.
Here's Randolph, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Randolph passes to Fox. Buries it from three-point range.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now, here's Burks. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Hield. Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid two-guard who can really light it up.
Sacramento making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Fox. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. "15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Randolph. Just 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. Randolph's got his first bucket in this one.
When Randolph gets space near the basket, he's deadly.
From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
It's very key to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
So many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
And their coach likes it, working for high percentage looks and converting them.
So on the floor for Utah, Cephalosha is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Ricky Rubio. Then there's Udo, and it's Burks in at the shooting guard. On defense, Utah. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Randolph. The Kings trail by 12. Outside Jackson. Dishes to Koufos. Fox kicks to Koufos. Sacramento moving it around. Clock at 6. Randolph passes to Koufos. Fires the three. It's not going to go for him.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Rubio against Fox. Here's Randolph. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Randolph's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Randolph's skill in knocking down their mid-range jump shot is important to this team. Helps to have a big man with a jumper.
Poked away. Crowder kicks to Rubio. Screen by Udo. Rubio the pass to Udo. Kicks it out to Rubio. Expanding his range. Can't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. It's stolen by Udo. Shot from the top of the key, and Rubio gets it to go on the assist from Udo.
Changing gears, mixing up the pace. This is where Rubio shines.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Randolph against Crowder. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Bielitsa misses. Utah leading by 14. To the inside. Screen by Udo. And And Rubio kicks to Cephalosha. Screen by Udo. Stolen by Randolph. On the wing, Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Justin Jackson.
Now Rubio. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Cephalosha. Rubio the pass to Crowder. Screen by Udo. Crowder kicks to Rubio. 3 on the clock. Shoots over Fox. Koufos grabs the miss.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
And there's the pass to Fox. And here's Randolph. Shoots over Crowder. Randolph can't hit.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
Screen by Udo. Burks against Jackson. It's hauled in by the Kings. Koufos has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Burks with the steal. He dishes it to Rubio. Burks kicks to Crowder.
Rubio.
Pass to Rubio. Burks with it. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Udo. Another miss by Utah.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Jay Crowder, not the biggest guy, but he's crafty in the painted area, knows how to get his shot.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. This year comes in for Koufos, and it's Bagley in for Zach Randolph. Favors with the screen. Here's Rubio. The stupendous finish in traffic. Rubio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In the pick and roll, the pick and pop, Rubio usually looks to beat you with the pass. That time creates for himself.
This year, kicks to Fox. To the middle, here's Bagley. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And he's just an attacking player, a guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
Back to Ingles. Screen by O'Neal. Down low. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. De'Aaron Fox, another hyper-athletic point guard out of Kentucky. Great size at 6'4". He can impact the game at both ends.
Fields checked in for Sacramento. And Utah has possession. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Favors. Kicks it to Gobert. Over Labissiere. Reverses, and Gobert with the lay-in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Passes it to Bagley. Great D that time from Favors. And De'Aaron Fox made his mark at Kentucky with his terrific on-ball defense. He puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I mean, he picks up 94 feet, and that's really how you set the bar for your team, with how hard you compete at the defensive end.
Here's Bagley following the three-pointer by Utah. There's the pick. Here's Fox. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Bielitsa. That one misses.
And with so much emphasis placed on Gobert's defense, some people aren't paying attention to his impact on the offensive end. The chemistry Favors has with his teammates is outstanding. Really punches the basket through the rim on these alley-oop jams.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. The pass to Hield. Cauley Stein with a screen on Ingles. Hield attacking over Ingles. Hield can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the basket by Ingles.
Joe Ingles.
Ingles has got 8 points.
Can't sleep on Joe Ingles. Knows how to pick his spots and when to be aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, Rudy Gobert has taken on more of a leadership role with this team. Clearly a difference maker on the court with his defense, and will get the team to fall in line. Hard to argue with one of the elite rim protectors in our league. And a chance to check out the numbers for Ricky Rubio. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 13 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
And with Gobert, he does so much as a defender with his impact, Greg, in the paint.
Yeah, and Gobert does so much in terms of cleaning up his teammates' mistakes while they're defending out there on the perimeter. It allows his teammates to be more aggressive on D, knowing he's going to be that last line of defense. And Gobert won't let them get too comfortable, as he is one of the more vocal players in terms of shaping their D.
Kicks it out to Rubio. Gobert with a screen for Rubio. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
Here's Bagley. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, when Marvin Bagley entered the league, there were some questions as to which position would he play, but the versatility he brings is special. He can guard a number of positions, score inside and out, and he is a tremendous rebounder.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
First free throw is good. And one thing you can't question about Bagley, Greg, his intensity level.
As competitive as they come. He's ferocious around the rim. Oftentimes, he looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
And the Jazz making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
That's his first
foul. Outside Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. The drive by Mitchell. And Labissiere sends it back.
I have to be cautious when Labissiere is in the area. Those shot blocking skills are superb.
To the left wing. Cauley Stein passes to Fox. Poke loose. Labissiere, the screen. Lock at 6. Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
Now, here's Rubio. He has 6. Here's Favors. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Favors has got 6 points in the quarter.
You have to respect Favors. His jumper is lights out.
Fox kicks to Bagley. 1:11 left in the first half. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Back to Rubio. Screen by O'Neal. Favors with a screen on Fox. From the line, Rubio misses. The Kings trail by 19. Fox with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Shoots from 14. Misses off the right iron. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. And Favors kicks to Rubio. Favors sets the pick for Rubio. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I love that play. They created a lot of space for Ricky Rubio. Let him make the decision, and he knocked it down.
That's a 2 from Hield. Misses the jumper. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Jazz opening up a huge gap. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. And Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, the bottom line, Ernie, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splakakataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
when I touch down.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And every team needs this, a guy who challenges the defense with that slashing ability.
You know what? So many teams focus on the perimeter and alley-oops. It's important to have someone who can work that in-between area.
Don't know where I'm going, but I'm going.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. Jackson and Bagley hold down the forward spots. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. Now, here's Ingles. Here's Gobert. Misses off the left iron. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Hield the pass to Bagley. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Favors dishes to Ingles. With the teardrop, doesn't go that time. The Kings shooting 43% from the floor. Jackson kicks to Fox. Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Still doing his part, but it hasn't been enough. They need some kind of spark.
Jazz leading by 20. Rubio with it. 9 points in the game so far. Inside. Releases. It's tipped.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Those are the kind of looks you want to get coming out of the break. Get it in tight, get those high-quality chances in the paint.
Here's Bagley. Derek Favors making his last shot. And that one drops. 15 points for Marvin Bagley.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
The Jazz working the ball around now. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Favors passes to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Hield. Here's Mitchell. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Mitchell's got 20.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them, and Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
Back to Fox. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jazz leading by 20. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Mitchell dishes to Ingles. Favors with the screen. Ingles against Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the pick. And he overshot that one, missing. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Bagley. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Favors. Rubio outside. He kicks it to Ingles. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Kings making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Jazz. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Good on the bucket.
Already with a bullseye on his back, Donovan Mitchell reacts to the defense, and he scores.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And Smitty, for players going from college to the pros, which skills tend to be most immediately transferable?
You know, I think the skills on offense, a lot of times those guys are able to drive the basketball and penetrate. Those are the guys that can transfer easily from college. I think it's hard shooting-wise, being able to shoot the three ball at the college level, because at the NBA level, the line is pushed back. And I think the one skill level that gives a lot of young guys it gives them a hard time is defensively. I think that's the one skill that's not easily transferred to the NBA.
Utah with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. Crowder kicks to Gobert. Over Koufos. It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside Jackson. The dish to Koufos. Pass to Jackson. Now Randolph. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Randolph's got 6 points.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 22. Here's Cephalosha. This one for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The defense disrespecting his range. He goes ahead and buries it.
The Kings trail by 21. Jackson kicks to Hield. Pass to Bjelica. And here's Koufos. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That's a 2 from Hield. He can't get that one. Good D by Mitchell.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A different look for Utah. Udo comes in for Rudy Gobert, and Alec Burks subbed in for Ricky Rubio. The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And good passing. Setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The Kings shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Second team. Nemanja Bjelica. Shooting just 1.
One shot. Three-point play.
Utah leading by 18. Mitchell kicks to Udo. Cephalosha passes to Burks. Cephalosha with a screen on Jackson. Screen by Udo. Swiped it away. The drive by Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 8 points. So here's Burks. Screen by Udo. Mitchell against Hield. Mitchell's shot is good.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Jackson kicks to Koufos. Randolph, a screen on Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Utah's on defense. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead, and Crowder comes up to help. Here's Randolph, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Udo. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Burks kicks to Cephalosha. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Jazz.
And a shot they haven't been looking for very much is that corner three. And when they have, he's been quick to kind of close out and deny it, and they've had to get their points from elsewhere.
The Kings trail by 16. The pass to Hield. It's Bielitsa, and he banks in the layup. He has 5.
High percentage play, working the ball in close, then the nice move to convert.
Screen by Udo. Burks sets a screen for Mitchell. And the layup is good. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Knocked away. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Zach Randolph. He had a strong showing last season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
He stacks up points. Reason why? Because that's his mindset. He wants to carry the load and clearly is successful at it.
Now here is Cephalosha. He has 5. Crowder, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Udo. Kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Bielitsa. He's got 5. It's Koufos atop the key. Hield against Mitchell. Off the screen. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, as we know, Rudy Gobert is a 7-footer with an aggressive mentality. He said some guys don't have pride, but I do. Sometimes too much. Quinn Snyder said he gets angry, which I like. Whatever kind of stereotypes Americans have about the French, they don't apply. Not to him anyway, guys.
2 shots. Sacre bleu! Thank you, GA. He is indeed a fiery competitor.
Two shots.
Free throw good. Udo. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious. And he wasn't trying to be funny.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that matchup against the Grizzlies, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
First one falls for him. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, there's a lot of things that are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Outside Jackson. Hield outside. Randolph, a screen on Mitchell. Sacramento again missing.
Not quite enough defense That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Jackson. Healed against Mitchell. Healed outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Healed at the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Hield.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for the Kings. And Utah with a change here, too. O'Neal's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Utah leading by 16. Screen by Udo. Fox against Mitchell. The shot by Burks. Nobody around. And again, it's Utah.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Mitchell against Fox.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Randolph. Hield outside. Clock at 6. Labissiere with the screen for Hield. The three-pointer no good.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
But he stays with it. Here's Burks. Up and in on the layup. Burks has got 6 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Fox against Mitchell. They kick out to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Now, here is O'Neal. There's the steal. Over to the wing. Pass to Labissiere. There's a good screen. Here's Randolph. That one doesn't drop, so Utah will take it the other way. Hield against Burks. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Dishes it to Mitchell. Passes to Cephalosha. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Udo. And the Jazz, another 3.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Fox kicks to Randolph.
Jazz foul call. Epe Udo.
The Kings have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Zach Randolph.
You know, over the years, Zach Randolph has proven to be the perfect leader. He commands respect, and he gets it from his teammates.
And Zach Randolph drops them both.
Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother him. I mean, there's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. So on the floor for Utah, Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Joe Ingles is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Rubio against Fox, and Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Feeds it to Hield, and good that time. Hield's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Kings. Rubio the pass to Gobert, and here is Ingles. Poke loose. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Fox. Finished off the break.
And the steal then right into the fast break. Great awareness.
Perfect read. Takes a chance, certainly pays off.
And Gobert kicks to Ingles. The pass to Rubio. Favors with the ball. The fader. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. No good, shot missing. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 15. Ingles dishes to Favors. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Favors is a huge guy that absorbs contact. A true master at getting his shots off in the midst of really intense defense.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Zach Randolph. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Bagley. Kings moving the ball around. Ingles against Jackson. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Fader on the way, and the basket by Ingles. And the Jazz lead by 19.
Making plays inside the arc, Joe Ingles' shot looks pure from any distance.
Gobert with the block. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Remains Sacramento ball.
The Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. Jazz leading by 17. And Rubio kicks to Ingles. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Gobert the screen. Fades back. Favors can't get it to go.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
There's Jackson with the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Hield against O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Hield. O'Neal inside. And that one is off. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fox against Rubio, and it's Bagley in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Pass to Ingles. Favors with the screen. Passes it to Gobert. No one near him. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Now Bagley up top heel. There's the pass to Fox. From 12 feet out. Bagley dishes to Fox. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Rubio. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
That's not fair. He's so crafty with the ball. Rubio is best scoring off the bounce.
And Ricky Rubio might be one of the most unselfish players in the league. And not only for his passing and how much he enjoys piling up assists, but how he does a great job adjusting to what the team needs him to do and not worrying about his own game.
One shot behind the lanes.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio. And for Rubio, who has been in the eye of the media for so long, Greg, he's always been unselfish. We've always seen that in his style of play.
You're right, Kevin. You've always been able to see that with Rubio's game. Great at making quick reads, seeing passes before they develop. I mean, he can see who's open and who's going to be open before he even catches a pass. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Bagley with a wide open look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, the rhythm, the timing, an encouraging sign seeing Bagley knock it down there off the catch.
Back to Rubio. Gobert the screen. Favors with a screen on Fox. And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Here's Favors. Down it drops through the net for his ninth bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
That's where a majority of Favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Pass to Cauley-Stein. He dishes it to Heel. Shot clock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Kings ball.
And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. They'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies. Clock at 4. Here's Bagley.
The work ethic that Favors has on defense is commendable. His energy is infectious to the rest of his teammates.
Jackson against Crowder. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Jazz lead by 17. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Cauley-Stein, and it's good, 2 points.
Cauley-Stein.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Rubio, the pass to Crowder. Gobert against Cauley-Stein. Here's Favors, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one of the youngest rookies when he came into the NBA, Bagley reclassified in high school so he could get to college a year early.
Marvin Bagley at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Utah. Mitchell comes in for Joe Ingles. He hits the second from the line. Utah leading by 14. Mitchell kicks to Favors. Rubio against Fox. The drive by Rubio. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. The feed to Fox. Got a piece of it.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Cauley Stein with it. Hield sets the pick for Cauley Stein. Back to Hield. Cauley Stein with a screen on Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Hield. And too long on the shot. Utah shooting at 42% in this final quarter. To the inside. Favors. Here's Rubio. Nice shot from the wing.
Rubio.
And the Jazz lead by 16.
Usually on the front end of the catch and fire. Rubio on the finishing end right there.
Rubio against Fox. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Sacramento has possession. Here's Hield, a baseline J, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Hield's got 12 points in just the second half. Rubio outside. He kicks it to Mitchell. Favors sets the pick for Mitchell. Sacramento grabs the miss. Here's Bagley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Derek Favors.
Shooting for Sacramento, Marvin Bagley. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Jazz leading by 13. And here's Gobert. Mitchell kicks to Sefolosha. Mitchell a screen on Jackson. Pass to Rubio. Gobert the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Rubio misses.
He just can't get it cranked up and beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
Here's Bagley. Count it. Bagley's got 24.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
The Jazz shooting 40% in the fourth. Gobert the screen. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but may turn out to be the best of the bunch.
On the line for the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell. Taking 2 shots.
Two.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And he can't hit the second. Well, Greg, and Willie Cauley-Stein, a live wire 7-footer.
I mean, he's got great foot speed for his size. I just like to see him really become more aggressive offensively and try to improve that skill set. But his mobility is so desirable in today's game.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Rubio comes with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so here's Sacramento. Here's Hield. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Jazz leading by 14. Mitchell outside.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
The Kings making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. Jackson against Cephalosha. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Kings ball.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth. The NBA is so financially stable right now, Steve. What's it been like watching this growth for the league overall?
You know, I've loved it because I think the partnership has been phenomenal. The league is growing both for players and also organization. They've done a nice job of getting a chance to hammer out some of these issues to making it worthwhile financially for the league and also financially for the players.
The first one falls. Fox hits them both. Here's Mitchell. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Cephalosha, and Cephalosha with the jam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Fox kicks to Randolph. Over Favors. Randolph can't hit. Jazz leading by 14.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Utah.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Donovan Mitchell.
How about the rhythm he got into tonight? Unstoppable at the offensive end. And the coach was smart. He kept calling his number.
Tipped away. Hield from outside. Second chance shot. Favors with the rebound. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Stolen by Randolph. Fox against Rubio. Now, here's Fox. Guarded closely. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Derek. Congrats on the win. I know the season can be a grind, but it looked like you guys were having fun out there.
Oh, it's fun, man. It's always fun to win. I'm just coming out here playing my game. Rebound and defense, that's my game. And coach trusts me, so I can't let him down.
Yes, this is an up-and-coming team, and you guys really showed well tonight. Congrats, Derek. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.